I'm live. Hi, everybody. I'm live. It's Liz. Live with Liz. Live with Liz. I'm not quite sure where I'm looking here because I'm doing this on my cell phone and it looks all backwards to me. So here's what I'm going to ask of you. If you're here, do me a favor, just say something in the comments, please. Hi, Liz. Somebody says hi, Liz. Okay, but can you put your name in there too? Because I'm using StreamYard, as you can see, because it says StreamYard live show. And some of you, I can see your names, and some of you I can't. So whoever did hi, Liz, with the little sparkly heart, I don't know. So I think I'm looking at the camera if I look right there. Yeah, I feel like I am. James, something in the comments. James! And I can see Janice Peterson. Hi, Janice Peterson. Happy Friday. And Ginger. Ginger, oh, Shauna. Hi, honey. Hi, Shauna. Our animal communicator. I'd like to know more about that. We should talk more about animal communicating. Maybe you'll come in with me and have a conversation with Puck. And Joellen. Okay, Joellen, I can see your name, and Wendy, I can see your name, and Leslie, I can see your name, and Marion, I can see your name. Hi, everybody. Oh, it's Friday. And Cynthia, you should not be here. You should be doing something lewd and lascivious where you are. Cynthia's on vacation. Lynette is here and Lee is here. Lee is here from New Zealand. What time is it in New Zealand? If it's 1:30 here, so that means it's like 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, like 11:30, like 10 hours, right? Something like that. Okay, so here we are. It's Friday and it is hot, hot, hot here in Arizona. So if you're someplace else that's cool, God bless you, and please send the cool weather here. And if you're someplace where you can actually see a live body of water, post a picture of it. Oh, you know why I'm so glad you said that, Amy. Yeah, you know why my hair looks so good? Because I colored it last night. Now, here's the thing. Oh, and I can't show the picture because I'm using my cell phone. So I don't use any conventional color anymore. I don't know, it was a few years ago, and I decided I was really sick and tired of using conventional color, regular hair color. And a friend of mine and I, some of you might know her, or a former friend, maybe, Doreen Virtue and I were talking about this, and Doreen said to me, Liz, I'm not using regular color on my hair, I'm using henna. And so she was going brown at the time, her natural color. And so she turned me on to this product, and it's something about, I can post it if anybody wants to know, but it's about gray, and it's about no more gray or something like that. Color the Gray, that's what it is, by Light Mountain. Color the Gray by Light Mountain. And so the Color the Gray by Light Mountain, and for you guys, you're like going, really, who cares? And for you blondes, you're going, really, who cares? Anyway, so my husband helps me, and because to do the back of it. But yeah, that's why it looks so good now. It's finally back to its real color, brown. Anyway, thank you. But it's got kind of a weird earthy smell. So I smell earthy. You just don't want to get too close to me unless you want to smell earthy hair. Yeah. And it lasts a pretty good time. I mean, I'm really into, and one day I'll talk all about like the products I'm into, and that I ascribe to the environmental working group, page, where I go in and I look at all my products that I use. And I'm not totally clean because I do use hairspray. As a matter of fact, if you didn't know this, but hairspray can kill ants. I told you it was going to be a little weird today. All of a sudden, 6:30 in the morning, I hear my husband in the bathroom screaming, ants, swarms of ants. And I leap out of bed and I grab the hairspray, right? Because that's the first thing that you think of is, there it is, there's the hairspray. And I start spraying hairspray, and well, it killed the ants, which kind of scares me that my hairspray can kill small bugs. The question is, what is it doing to me if it's killing small bugs? All right. Anyway, Leslie, I'll tell you all the hair color stuff some other time. Like, message me if you really want to know about it. It's a long process. It takes me about 3 hours, only because 2 hours the stuff is sitting in my head. But yeah, I would probably be completely white or silver, and I just really love my brown hair. So that's why I do my brown hair with the henna. Okay. All right. So now that we're talking about hair for 10 minutes, what I really came to talk about, I came to talk about a couple things today. The first one is the book of the month for July is Greg Braden, and I know some of you probably saw this already. Greg Braden, The Wisdom Codes. And the subtitle is Ancient Words to Rewire Our Brains and Heal Our Hearts. And I specifically selected this book of the month. And you know what, guys, I don't have the link with me to post, but if somebody wants to grab the link on Amazon and post it up here, for those of you who haven't purchased it yet, it's the first part of it is really, really, really wonderful. And I'm loving what he's sharing about heart coherence. So if you haven't picked it up, we're going to be talking about this, and we're going to be talking to Greg at the end of the month. Now, I specifically chose the Wisdom Code. I'm going to keep holding it up because I just think it's a gorgeous book cover with the orange, and Dougal would really like it because it's got that pop of orange and yellow in it. So one of the reasons I selected this is because we're just on the heels of finishing up Dr. Sue's book, Dr. Sue's The Energy Codes. And I feel like this is the next kind of, it's a perfect segue into the Wisdom Codes. And this is Greg's latest books. This is his newest book. You probably don't have it yet, unless you've already purchased it from our last conversation about it. So it's the Wisdom Codes. It's wonderful so far. I'm loving it. I'm not going to give it away, but I'll give you a little teaser in the first chapter where he talks about a quick exercise and a technique for brain-heart coherence. And you know that that's what Greg is all about heart coherence. So it's a perfect segue from the energy codes to the wisdom codes, because I really feel like Greg and Dr. Sue's work are very, very similar. And they both have an affinity for ancient cultures. They both have an affinity for how the neural pathways work in our brains, and also really dropping into our hearts. One of the things that Greg, and I'm not giving anything away by talking about this, but one of the things that I love about Greg is that he really blends he has a beautiful blend of science and spirituality, as does Dr. Sue Morter as well. And that's why I felt like this was the perfect kind of blend to sort of go into from Dr. Sue's book into Greg's book. And what I love about Greg is that he does blend science and spirituality, and especially and he'll talk about this in the book, about the heart. And if you've been on any of the interviews with me, with Greg, you've heard him talk about the heart and how scientists are really beginning to discover how the heart has the same type of, and for lack of a better word to use right now, but thought processes, or feelings, or the same type of energy that the brain does, in that the heart really sends messages to the brain. Are we in fight or flight? And the more we work with our heart space, not just the physical place of our heart, but it kind of is, because the more we work with our heart, our actual physical heart organ, it begins to calm down the neural pathways in our brain. And that's what he kind of shows you in the first chapter about that heart brain coherence. And it's really beautiful. So I encourage you, come join us for this month's book club, The Wisdom Codes. And again, just go to Amazon and grab the book. It's really wonderful so far. I'm really enjoying it, and it's an easy read. I gave you something a little bit easier this time because Sue's was very, at least for me in the beginning, and for some of you probably not, but because it was so science oriented in the beginning, I was like, a deer in headlights. But once I got past that second, that first part of it, it was just easy breezy. And that's how you'll feel about the wisdom codes. So make sure and get it, because we're going to have lots of conversations about it. And I want to find out how you're all feeling about it, how it's shifting you, how you notice any shifts in your body, what's happening to you throughout your day. If there's any anxiety that arises, the exercises that he outlines in the book, you're going to absolutely love, love, love. And who doesn't love Greg Braden? I mean, he's just so amazing. Amazing. Oh, James, I love what you wrote. Open gut intuition, open heart empathy, open mind wisdom, and understanding. Open gut plus open heart plus opened mind equals balanced human. Yay! Or maybe not so much mind chatter, because I know when my mind, when the mental chatter is up, doing that heart coherence exercise really brings me back to center, because what the messages that the heart is giving the brain, okay, because the heart might be in fight or flight and it might be pounding and you might feel anxious, but the minute you start to get to more in heart coherence and slow the breathing down, it gives messages to the brain. Oh, we're okay. We're not in fight or flight. Everything's okay. And that's what he talks about in the book. And it's really very special. So make sure you pick that up, because at the end of the month, Greg's going to come in and chat with us. Okay. I have something else kind of fun to share with you. I'm really, really excited about this. So, Denise Lin. I know that a lot of you are familiar with Denise Lin. And I sometimes think that Denise, she's been teaching for 50 years. And sometimes I feel like she's sort of the best kept secret, but not so much a secret anymore, because Denise has been out there teaching for 50 years. And she has such prolific wisdom in that she goes from using a lot of different ceremonies in her Native American shamanism. She teaches about past life regressions. She teaches about past lives. She also, and she's a master space clearing practitioner and clutter clearing practitioner. And not just clutter clearing for the physical clutter clearing, but emotional, mental, and spiritual clutter clearing. So I'm really excited to share with you that, okay, so let me tell you how this whole thing started. So I don't know if you can see behind me at all, but see, I'm hiding it. I have to work to be neat. I have to work to be organized. I have to work at being not cluttered. And I'm not always really successful. But behind me, you can see, okay, which way do I have to go? I don't know. I've got all these like little piles, and I'm working out of my home now. And I have all these little, and my husband, who's Jeff, is really, really neat. But it's something I've always struggled with, is having like clutter, or not putting my clothes away, or my closet is messy, or, oh boy. And Janice and Diane and Tanya can tell you this. My desk at work is always a mess. I just get cluttery, right? And my mom used to say to me if she'd walk into my apartment or my bedroom when I was living, at home when I was a kid, and she'd say to me, Elizabeth, what's going on with you? And I'd say, Mom, what are you talking about? It's just stuff. And she said, no, what's going on with you? And what I learned was that when I become ultra messy, or when I've got extra clutter all over me, if you've got clutter by your nightstand, or if you've got clutter in your bedroom, it represents different areas of our life, emotionally and mentally, and sometimes spiritually. And I've learned this, of course, through studying with Denise, because not only do I work with Denise, but I've also been a student of Denise's, which I love. I've taken many, many of her courses, especially when she's at Celebrate Your Life. So what I've learned now is I have to check in with myself, because when I see my physical world sort of turning upside down, and I'm getting cluttered, and things are kind of in disarray, I check in with myself and like, okay, what's going on with me emotionally? What's going on mentally? What's happening that I'm not clearing the energy, not clearing my space? So, okay, drum roll, please. Denise comes to me I don't know, it was a couple weeks ago, and she said, Liz Dawn, I really, really want to do a class on clutter clearing, but not just clutter clearing, not just physical clutter clearing. I want to teach people how to clutter clear old baggage and release old energy and mental energy that's just eating mental chatter that's taking up too much of your time and energy in your life. And of course I said, yes, let's do it. And of course we can't do this in person, right? So we're going to do it online. But the beauty of this is that Denise is going to not just talk about the physical aspects of clutter clearing, but address unburdening ourselves emotionally. And she also shared with me, because she's very, very in tune with the universal energy and what's going on in different portals when they become wide open energetically for us to do really great work on ourselves. And she said to me, you know, Liz, this is such an auspicious time in our universe, because we're being given this moment in time where things have been put to a halt a little bit. Even though you still might be working, you still might be doing your things, there's something wild going on energetically with the universe. And she said, this is the perfect time where this portal is opened. And she said, we might not even ever get this opportunity again, but this is the opportunity we have to start clearing that energy out, to start clearing away all of the old emotional clutter, the mental chatter clutter, the physical clutter that you've been holding on to all these years. Because I know that I've got some things emotionally that I need to take the little broom and start cleaning it up. So not only are we going to work in this time and place, but she's also going to be doing some past life regressions. So here's the course. Okay, here's the course. It starts August 1st. And it's going to be online, so everybody can participate. It's going to be, hold on a second, I need to grab my water. It's going to be a 28-day daily program. I know, it is so cool. Hold on. So we're starting on August 1st, and we're going until August 28th. And every single day, you are going to get via email different exercises for the day. So that includes a soul clutter clearing exercise. Oh, Laura, this is with Denise Lin. Denise is going to be leading this. Denise has written over like 19 books, translated into 29 languages. She's been teaching for 50 years. I love Denise Lin. She's just one of my favorite teachers for me personally. When I go to seminars and workshops, I love taking her course. I've actually done her 28-day life reset course at the beginning of the year. She teaches that for 28 days, January 1st to the 28th. And I've done that, and it's just fantastic, just fantastic. So this is going to be similar to that life reset, but a completely different topic. So it's 28 days, and it's called, are you ready for this? Oh, hi, Debbie. So it's called, this is so perfect. It's called Let It Go. And it's the ultimate journey to an uncluttered life. So she's combining her physical clutter clearing course with all of her soul coaching, inner work, emotional, mental, spiritual clutter clearing, and all of those exercises. So every single day, you're going to get different exercises, an affirmation. You're also going to get a meditation every single day, a song for the day. I thought that was like so cool. She's going to also pull an oracle card for the day. And then 3 times a week for 28 days, she's going to be teaching in a private Facebook group. And also it'll be, the videos will be posted onto YouTube for those of you that don't have Facebook, but I'm assuming most of you do here, unless some of you are listening to me on YouTube right now. So this will be a complete 28 days. Now, when we got to the subject of how much is it? Denise, I love Denise in this way. She's just amazing. When she teaches this course, it's usually upwards of $500, $600, and sometimes she's even charged $1,200 for it, with the amount of input that she's put into a program. This course is normally $597. It's normally $597, but because of what's going on in the world right now, because of what's happening, we're only doing it at $127. And this is like a limited availability. It will never, ever be this price again. All of her 28-day courses are a lot more expensive. So if you're interested in it, I don't know that I don't have the availability to post it right here on the group. Debbie, would you do me a favor and post this link, or somebody post this link? It's celebrate.your-life.com/let-it-go. So it's /let it go, but there's a hyphen between let it and go. Did that make sense? Yeah, it's going to be awesome, Janice. It's going to be a really good course. Oh, wait, maybe I can open my computer and do it this way. Let's see if I can do it this way. The computer's next to me. The thing I love about Denise is that she always, you said, let it go, Debbie. Let it go. Let it go. But thank you for posting it. I appreciate it. One of the things I love about Denise is that she always, without fails, over delivers. If you've ever taken any of her courses, she'll describe the course to you, and then you get into the course, and she gives you 10 times the information than what she has written. There you go. Let it go. Celebrateyourlife.com. Let-it-go. So make sure and check it out. It's only you're going to be saving $400 by doing it now. And the beauty of this course is that she's extremely hands-on and that you'll get a lot of support. I'm going to be doing the class along with everybody else. So is Janice, so is Tanya. Everybody in our office is going to be doing it. Thank you so much for posting it, the link. I appreciate it. So this is the first time that she's actually combined these two courses together. And it's going to be off the charts amazing. And 3 times a week, you'll have access to her, plus Meadow, her daughter. I'm sure all of you know who Meadow Lin is. She's the best-selling author of Mystic Chef. She's a beautiful, just beautiful, heartfelt, soulful woman. She's actually going to come in every so often into the group, probably on Mondays and Wednesdays, somewhere along there, and talk about food and talk about energy and clutter clearing and emotional clutter clearing, and support Denise with this as well. So it's going to be an amazing, amazing course. And again, it's only $127, which is a screaming deal. Screaming deal. And I'm going to take pictures along the way so you all can see what my closets look like. I've been cleaning them lately because I've been so inspired by all the information that Denise has been sharing with me. So I've been kind of cleaning up the edges of my closet, but I think what I really want to do, and we'll do this in the group too, we can show our before and after, and then talk about our before and after and how we feel emotionally after clearing out all of that emotional clutter. But this is going to be a great 28-day program. And the group in and of itself, we're just going to create a great community like we've done here on Soulfest and like we've done at Celebrate Your Life events. So I hope you come join us. Does anybody have any questions about it that I can answer? Anyone have any questions about the class at all? We're starting August 1st, and every single day you will get an email with instructions as to what to do that day, that exercise. And then Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and we're doing it specifically at least one day on the weekend, just in case for those of you that work during those times. But Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, she'll be live in the Facebook group, and then we're going to upload those videos also to YouTube. And that's a private YouTube channel. And then, of course, the videos will also be available. So not only do you get the teachings delivered directly to your inbox, but you'll also get the teachings with Denise hands-on. You'll get to ask her any questions that you want. And if you can't make it for one of the Facebook Lives, you can always just send us You can always just send us the questions that you might have. Regina, will you post the link as a post in this Facebook group? Yeah, I will. Yeah, you know what, and I might change the banner so everybody can see it as well, just so people can see that we're doing this course. I'm really excited about this, you guys. This is so timely. But I think what was so awesome is when Denise shared that, you know, she's just been getting it energetically because she wasn't going to do anything. She's sort of been taking the summer off a little bit, although she's been doing her Facebook Lives on in her Facebook page. But she decided to do this because of what's happening in the world right now. And she feels, and she's been getting this in meditation, that this is such an auspicious time right now where the energy is so ripe and we might never get this opportunity again, where this particular configuration astrologically, this particular configuration that's happening in the world right now with all the frustration and the stress and the upheaval and we're all a little mashugana, present company included, that this is the perfect way to support all of us on our journey. And again, you're saving an easy $400 on the program just right off the bat. So it's $127 for 28 days. That is so crazy. All right, everybody, please come and join us. If you didn't get the URL, I'll make sure and post it, but you can always go to our homepage at celebrateyourlife.com and just click on events and it'll take you right to that. You'll see the 28-day course. It's called Let It Go. Let it go. Let it go. I know I want to break out into song every time I hear that, but it is the perfect title. I mean, and Denise just completely just dreamed up this course. Like she goes into deep meditation and comes up with ways in which to support and help humanity. And that's why I love working with her so much, because it's not just, oh, I'm teaching something. She really, really teaches things that will help support and uplift the consciousness of the world. So come join us. We're putting it on together. Just go to celebrateyourlife.com, check it out. And that's it for right now. I'll be checking in with you guys within the next couple of days. Make sure you pick up the book. We're reading Greg's book of the month, which is the Wisdom Codes, and Greg will be with us at the end of the month. All about heart coherence, all about our hearts, and you'll love it. I'm in the first chapter right now, and I'm just loving it. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. Have a very beautiful weekend. Take it easy. Be loving and gentle and kind to yourselves. Remember, be kind to yourself. Speak to yourself lovingly and gently and supportive, just like you would want your very, very best friend in the world to speak to you. Speak to yourself in that way. All right. You guys have a great weekend.